Hidden symbols in corporate logos, references in Hollywood movies, and even music videos by famous artists have been interpreted as signs of the influence of a secret society founded in the 17th century. But are these elements just coincidences, or is there something more sinister that most people are unaware of? From powerful politicians to music and film celebrities, influential people on a global scale have been accused of having ties to the Illuminati. But how real are these connections? Could public figures like Beyoncé, Jay-Z, or even world leaders be secretly aligned with this secret society? Today, I will explain the origins of the Illuminati and explore the possible connections between this secret society and the rise of certain celebrities and global leaders. We'll investigate together whether the true world power could indeed be in the hands of the Illuminati, reflecting on the possible connections between the group and events like the assassination of John F. Kennedy and the moon landing. The Order of the Illuminati, also known as the Illuminati, was a secret society founded in Bavaria, a region that is now part of Germany. This society existed from 1776 to 1785. According to a BBC report, its members called themselves perfectibilists. Inspired by Enlightenment ideals, the Illuminati was founded by law professor Adam Weishaupt, who sought to promote education based on reason and philanthropy, and to oppose superstition and religious influence in society. It is believed that the first meeting of the Bavarian Illuminati took place in a forest on May 1st, 1776, near the university where Adam taught law. On this occasion, 5 men established the rules that would guide the secret order. Over time, the group's goals expanded to include influencing political decisions and reforming institutions such as the monarchy and the church. Inspired by Enlightenment ideals and the structure of Freemasonry, this secret society aimed to end obscurantism and the strong influence the Catholic Church had on politics at the time. The group intended to infiltrate Masonic lodges, societies, and libraries to spread Enlightenment ideas. Adam Weishaupt, the founder of the Illuminati, believed that society should not be guided by religious virtues. Instead, he aimed to create a state of freedom and moral equality where knowledge would not be restricted by dogma. However, in Bavaria at that time, religious and political conservatism prevailed, making the topic taboo at the university where Adam Weishaupt taught, which was controlled by Jesuits. Initially, he carefully chose 5 of his most talented students to join him. Over time, Adam's congregation grew rapidly, and its members began to spread their Enlightenment ideals through radical teachings. At the same time, they created an elaborate network of informants who reported the behavior of state and religious authorities. The goal was to gather information that could be used to promote the teachings of the Illuminati. With the help of the German diplomat Baron Adolf Franz Friedrich, who recruited Freemasons to the Illuminati cause, the clandestine group quickly grew, reaching over 2,000 members throughout Bavaria and expanding into France, Hungary, Italy, and Poland, among other places. According to studies and reports, the secret society even had illustrious members including Goethe and Mozart. However, after Prince Karl Theodor came to power in Bavaria, the Illuminati order, along with other secret societies, was declared illegal. It is historically accepted that the first organization of the Illuminati was dissolved in 1785. Despite this, many people believe the group continued operating clandestinely. According to this theory, the Illuminati evolved to become the so-called New World Order, a group composed of businessmen, celebrities, politicians, and other public figures, all with significant financial power. In this context, besides wealth and power, the group would also be involved in major historical events such as the French, American, and Russian revolutions, as well as the assassinations of important leaders like John F. Kennedy, and even influences on the global pandemic. The term New World Order can have 2 meanings. One refers to the historical period that began after the end of the Cold War. However, the term had already been mentioned by politicians such as American Woodrow Wilson, the 28th President of the United States, 1913 to 1921, and British Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, 1940-1945. Although it didn't become widely known at that time, the expression gained prominence with then-President of the United States, George H.W. Bush, in 1990. In August of that year, Bush Sr., who was also President of the United States, declared at a press conference on the Persian Gulf crisis, "Out of these troubled times, our fifth goal, a new world order, can emerge, a new era." Later, in a speech at the United Nations, he reinforced the concept by saying, "It is in our hands to leave these dark machines behind in the dark ages to which they belong, and move forward to crown a historic movement toward a new world order and a long era of peace." Another point that possibly helped spread the expression, as published by the New York Times, was the fact that the President of the Soviet Union also used the term at a Kremlin conference in April 1990. He said, "We are only at the beginning of the process of shaping a new world order." These leaders brought the expression "New World Order" into the spotlight. However, one of the works that popularized the term related to a conspiracy theory was the publication of the book None Dare Call It Conspiracy by American author Gary Allen in 1972. Allen was a member of the John Birch Society, an extreme right-wing, racist, and fiercely anti-communist organization founded in 1959 in the United States. In his book, as reported by the site Opera Mundi, he exposed a conspiracy theory claiming that the environmental movement, the peace movement, women's liberation, most of the media, international Soviet communism, and the United Nations were all conspiring with the Rockefellers to control the world through the Council on Foreign Relations. Over the years, this theory has taken on new dimensions. According to the American site Vice, it has been linked to all kinds of dystopian horrors, including forced depopulation programs, a secret ruling class of reptiles, and elite globalists on a satanic mission to bring about the end times. Scholars and political scientists have also noted that the New World Order is viewed as a super conspiracy. According to American political scientist Michael Barkan, there is a hierarchy of conspiracies. Besides super conspiracies, there are event conspiracies, tied to specific events like the 9/11 attacks, and systemic conspiracies, where an entire system of military, political, and scientific entities is involved. The New World Order theories claim that past and present events should be understood as the result of efforts by an immensely powerful yet secret group to control the world, Barkan stated. Depending on the goal of the conspiracists, this powerful group can be comprised of various entities, such as Jews, communists, bankers, members of the Vatican, Freemasons, the UN, and even aliens. According to David Bramwell, a scholar on the Illuminati myth, the era of LSD counterculture and interest in Eastern philosophy was largely responsible for the modern and unfounded resurrection of the Illuminati secret society. It all started in 1967 during the so-called Summer of Love, at the height of the hippie movement in the United States, when a small publication called Principia Discordia emerged. Robert Anton Wilson and Kerry Thornley, two of the authors of this publication, believed that the world was becoming too authoritarian, rigid, closed, and controlled. For them, the best way to bring chaos back to society and shake up the status quo was simply to spread misinformation. They decided to disseminate disinformation through counterculture, traditional media, and any other means available. Thus, they began creating stories about the Illuminati. Principia Discordia became a curiosity of the counterculture, and also one of the pillars of civil disobedience, which involved spreading rumors with the aim of provoking some change in society's worldview, forcing people to question the parameters of the reality around them. In the 1970s, Robert Anton Wilson worked for Playboy magazine. He and a colleague began sending fake letters from readers about the secret of an elite organization called the Illuminati. Then they would send more letters to contradict the ones they had just written. According to Bramwell, the idea behind this was that by providing various conflicting viewpoints on a story, people would start to question the reliability of the information presented. The intention of these provocations was idealistic, aiming to awaken people to the realities established by common sense. Later, Wilson and another Playboy journalist wrote the Illuminatus trilogy, which attributed major suspicious events of the time, such as the assassination of the then American president, to the Illuminati. It was through these books that the secret organization gained more strength and power in the public's imagination. Today, the existence of the Illuminati is one of the most well-known conspiracy theories, and even celebrities like Jay-Z and Beyoncé have made the group's symbol with their hands during shows, sparking questions about the relationship between Beyoncé's global success and her supposed involvement with the cult. According to proponents of this theory, Beyoncé allegedly joined the Illuminati in the late 1990s when she started a relationship with Jay-Z. The rapper, who supposedly helped launch her career, is said to be a member of the group exclusively formed by the political and intellectual elite that dominates the world to this day. Another sign of the couple's connection to the secret society is the fact that their record label uses the triangle symbol, which is also associated with the Illuminati. According to Rolling Stone magazine, which wrote about conspiracy theories related to some celebrities, 2 deaths are also linked to Beyoncé, known as Queen Bee. The R&B singer Aaliyah, who died in a plane crash in 2001, was allegedly killed for trying to break her ties with the Illuminati, with Beyoncé taking her place. Another clue that Beyoncé is involved with the cult is her own daughter, Blue Ivy Carter. According to conspiracy theorists, Beyoncé married Jay-Z to become the first lady of the Illuminati, which helped her become the global icon we know today. Beyoncé's music videos, filled with symbolism, are often interpreted as hints about the double life she supposedly leads. However, besides Beyoncé and Jay-Z, other artists are also suspected of being members of this secret society. These include Whitney Houston, Justin Bieber, Bono, Eminem, Nicki Minaj, and Dr. Dre, who are said to be among those chosen to lead a new world order. The grand conspiracy theory involving the Illuminati suggests that this secret society aims to create a new world order by using influential people to promote its ideals. Some believe that the Illuminati still control the world today, and with the rise of the internet, these ideas have spread globally. Many think that the secret society is so discreet that it can exercise its power without people noticing. Since many Illuminati members also joined the Freemasons and vice versa, it's hard to assess the true impact of the group. Most historians believe that the original group had only moderate influence and that it no longer exists. However, the term New World Order resurfaced in the 2020s, linked to other theories like the Great Reset. This theory started gaining traction after the 2020 World Economic Forum, which in its 5th edition was called the Great Reset. The event proposed a global economic recovery focused on reducing social inequality and improving various sectors after the pandemic. The term was co-opted by conspiracy theorists, and the founder of the forum, Klaus Schwab, also became associated with these theories. What do you think? Do you believe a small group can dominate the world, or is this just a way to attribute excessive power to the United States as a global superpower? Leave your opinion in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you later.